The presenters of the Man Cave are styled by Edgar's.
You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you. You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you. You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you.
Welcome to another awesome, epic episode of The Man Cave. I'm Yanez.
And I am not Lunga Shabalala. I can finally say I am Siv Ngesi. Many people didn't believe I was part of the Man Cave.
No, you're actually the stronger, better, not better
No,
looking.
not better looking. No. Lunga's
version
better
of
looking.
Lunga. But you did save us the embarrassment of being knocked out by knocking out Graham.
You and Lunga got beaten and you both ran to Spain. While you guys were away, I got to chill with 3 pocket rockets, the Fiat 500X and the Mini Cooper hatchback, and don't forget Stevie French. And then I got to chill with some bikers who are on bikes for Nelson Mandela Day.
But also on the MCC tonight, we have Lion Speedster, Courtnall Skosan, and we also put him to test on the treadmill for the very first time. But first up, Red Bull X-Fighters in Madrid.
Welcome to the Plaza de Toros de las Ventas in Madrid, Spain.
For the Madrid leg of the Red Bull X-Fighters. And apparently in Spain, they call it cross fighters. Ronnie, you're an X-Fighters champion. You've won one of these competitions before. How crazy is the sport?
Crazy enough that I'm done. To do these tricks at the level these guys are doing it, I have no desire, man. I mean, it's gotten so out of control.
I suppose it's more fun on the other side of the mic now, where you get to commentate about this.
It's nice, man. I enjoy the sport, and it's great to still be a part of it.
Ronnie, the first impression I get is this course is very small.
It is. I mean, there's a lot going on, but it is a very small floor. Luckily, we got the tunnels. The guys can generate a little speed, and it usually was just 3 ramps out of the tunnels. Now there's 9 different options. There's 3 quarter pipes, 3 super kickers, the comp ramps, the big one out of the tunnel. There's a lot going on, so it doesn't seem that small to me, but I totally get it, you know. You guys used to Pretoria, they got this big open area.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's Africa, we got space.
yeah, man.
What do the riders get judged on?
It's criteria judging. So there's a panel up there. You have the head judge who kind of oversees it all, makes sure everything's on point. There's the energy judge. That's when the crowd gets involved. There's use of course. You know, it's important to hit all these jumps and also hit them very well. Execution, and then variety. Variety to me is one of the most important because that separates, you know, the guys that just are one-hit wonders and the guys that have all those other elements.
Okay, look at all the criteria that you just named to us. Who do you think is going to walk away as champion?
Man, if I had to put my money on anyone here, it would be Tom Pages. I mean, he loves performing in front of this crowd here, you know, and he knows how to deliver, so that's where my money's at.
Tom, Madrid is a very special place for you because you won here in 2013 and you also won the tour here.
It's always a special event, always a special moment. The crowd here is really passionate about the sport.
Now your signature move is the bike flip.
For us here, the bike flip.
How difficult is that?
Bike flip is difficult, for sure. It took me pretty much 5 years to learn it.
How do you keep on thinking out of the box in this sport?
More you ride, more you think of new stuff, for sure. More you get technical, more you can play on your bike and start messing around.
All the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
You've seen the course, you've practiced on the course. What does it look like to you?
It's always better here. You know, you come to these bull rings and you're like, okay, it's going to be the same, but the guys here done a really good job at changing it up and actually putting more jumps in. So it's good this year. I'm looking forward to a new challenge and getting out there tonight.
Right now we've got the leader of the pack. The question is it better to chase or is it better to be chasing?
Well, I guess it's better to be chased. Obviously, everyone's saying there's pressure, but I don't really feel much pressure. I'm just having fun with it, really, and playing the game. The idea is still definitely get the hat trick. It'll be great. I'll be second in X-Fighters history to do that. But, you know, my main focus here is just to do my job and focus on what I need to do and leave it in the judges' hands, really.
What can we expect from today?
A whole lot of awesomeness and a lot of this. Are you ready? What?
And on top of that, bro, we've got VIP access. We don't wait in crowds.
Yep. Guys, you'll know this from season 1. I don't know how to ride a motorbike. I know even less about what's going on right now. But what I do know is awesomeness. And Clinton Moore during practice was the most awesome rider out there.
Okay, my money's on Tom Paget. The guy's reinventing the sport, he's innovating the sport, and I chatted to him, he was super cool. The only competition for him is his own mind.
So hold on, are you going with the gut feel?
Gut feel.
I'm saying I spoke to my ancestors, and the bones are saying that Clinton is taking this one.
Let the games begin. This is actually the world's most perfect venue because it only fits about 20,000 people. It's made for bullfights and it's so compact so the crowds are right on top of the action. It's phenomenal. And that's what you call a backflip, baby! That's cray-cray!
That's my homie right there!
I reckon Tom Paget is going to take this easy peasy. I mean, he's the only guy in the competition that's actually innovating. He's bringing new tricks, he's doing things that people have never done before. I mean, he is the guy, he's the benchmark.
It's in the bag.
Down below, it's easy to lose yourself.
2015 Las Vegas champion, Tom Paget. And who called it? Who called it?
The other guy.
How legendary was X Fighters?
I have to be honest, I had huge FOMO when you guys were tweeting. I wasn't there, but I'm letting you know my passport is ready.
With Schengen?
I'm working on it.
Speaking about Twitter, follow the Man Cave on Twitter and all our other social media platforms. The information is somewhere down there on the screen.
Up next, Stevie French and I rock the track together.
French, is that her name?
Yes, it's sexy, eh?
It's hot.
And she's newly blonde from the bottom.
Snap, just like that, we're back in the cave. Now, I don't know how I feel about you hanging out with 3 pocket rockets.
Who's jealous now? There's a song. Look at me now. Ah, look at me now. Yo. Ah, yeah. Yo. Ah.
That's cool.
The Man Cave Review is brought to you by hippo.co.za. Compare prices and benefits from a range of SA insurance providers. SMS HIPPO to 43298 for car insurance quotes.
This week's motoring segment is proudly brought to you by Sasol. Sasol, reaching new frontiers.
It's cold.
It's very cold.
It's early.
It's very early.
We're at Swartkop Racecourse with my friend.
Long-time friend.
Long-time friend and beautiful actress, Stevie French. And as we always do on a Man Cave car review, is we're going to race 2 cars on a race course. Are you ready?
Right, yeah. I'm wearing my mittens. Ready as I'll ever be.
What car do you want to race?
Ferrari.
A Ferrari?
Isn't that what you race?
What
Isn't
colour?
that red? Aren't they all red? I'm confused.
One of them is red.
It's not a Ferrari though.
No, it's not a Ferrari. It looks like it should be a keychain. We can't race cars like those on a race course like this. So my friend, I thought that these 2 cars were a bit too small and zippy for the other race course.
Agreed.
So I thought we'd bring them right here to the go-kart course and we'll see what these guys can do.
It's on.
Let the best man win.
Oh, I intend to. Civ, and then I guess we should go and fill up and get these cars cleaned at a Sassel. But I don't. What? How am I supposed to work in these conditions? I don't understand. Sev!
Well, Stevie French finally calmed me down after winning that race at the go-kart course.
Geez, that guy and competitions, talk about like a need to win. And like, okay, I'm a little bit bitter about losing. But anyway, the one upside is that I still get to drive this amazing car.
This is an incredible car, I have to be honest. When I first saw it, I was quite shocked to see what it could do, but it's actually quite fast. It takes the corners well. It's no sports car, let's be honest. Going to go for about 280,000 Rand, which is quite affordable. It's quite muscular, it's big enough. It could fit a baby seat at the back. It's got an awesome interior. It's quite Italian and quite sleek. Each car comes with a touch screen, which is quite awesome, so make sure you use that.
Probably not the best idea when you're driving a car, but just make sure you hashtag keep your eyes on the road so you don't have a hashtag collision. For me, the additional space is huge. So in this car, there's an extra 16 centimeters, and 7 centimeters of that is in the back seat, which means that you can have an adult sitting there pretty comfortably, I'd say. The doors at the back are still a little bit small, so if you've got big feet or if you're really tall, you're probably going to struggle to get in, but it's a Mini. It's not a maxi.
For the guys who are into the nitty-gritty of the specs, about 160 horsepower, 1.4 litre turbo 4 drives. It's got different conditions that it can go in, and it took the corners better than I ever did expect. I did push it a little harder than it should be pushed, but it's cheeky, it's muscular, and I love the name, which is the Fiat 500X. In my language, that's Fiat 500.
At 305,000 Rand for the standard model, this car is a steal. Siv, I think I'm in love with the 5-door Mini. Doesn't it suit me?
Suits you perfectly, but this Fiat 500X has whooped you all day long.
All right. Why don't we swap keys and see if it was the car or the driver?
Agreed, but I'm quite hungry, so I'm going to snack.
Yeah, but you're buying.
Sure, first one there.
Oh!
Once again, we are at the Hippo Kif and Common Wall, and yes, this is where things get a little heated. If you don't agree with us, guys, simply tweet us.
Just tweet us, it's simple.
So what happened? You got a smoking from Stevie?
No, the only thing I was smoking was this Fiat 500X, as we were saying, closer 500 smoking.
They're cute, they're two small little cars. Nice and stylish, classic. But let's face it, they're ladies' cars. This is the man cave. They are as common can be.
Common.
But
guys, you can get a quote at hippo.co.za. The best quote I got was 800 Rand.
Yeah, I searched around on hippo.co.za, found various quotes. The best one for me was 1,250. So yes, we got good quotes, but they're still common cars. Vancavians, you can also win yourself a brand new Hisense smartphone. All you have to do is answer this week's question. Which city did Luga and I visit in Europe? Remember to mention @mancave_SA, and this could be yours.
And hashtag ManCaveSA.
Right now, bikers for Nelson Mandela Day. You can ride a bike.
I learned on the day. Booyah.
Compared yet? You could save hundreds of rands per month on your car insurance. SMS HIPPO to 43298 for car insurance quotes.
Riding for a great cause, just like my Dibba would have liked.
Well done, but why didn't you partake on the ride around South Africa?
That was a long walk to Manchester.
You do this too well.
I cycle.
After the break, rugby player Courtnall Skosan on the MCC.
Woo! Exhilarating. It's cold as the crack of dawn. It's Joburg. I'm riding the brand new Harley Davidson Street 750. I'm gonna spend the day with the guys participating in riders for Nelson Mandela Day. Let's meet the guys. Booyah! over here with Zelda, who's the world's most famous assistant. And please tell us about this campaign.
Yes, well, Sibs, I started this 6 years ago. It's called Bikers for Mandela Day. I tried to find an initiative that would tie in with Mandela Day. So what better way than to commit your passion or to combine your passion and tap into the goodwill of the biker society and the biker community. Because I'm the patron of the First for Women Foundation, we focused this year's initiative on advocating against gender-based violence. We'll be visiting and we'll be doing 2,500 kilometers in 5 days. And jointly as a group, when we return, we would have done over 88,000 kilometers.
I promise to do it next year. Mad love and respect, that will be very appreciative.
I'm holding you to that, I promise. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm with Alex Case from 94.7. Alex, how you doing, brother?
Good, dude. Good to see you so bright and early in the morning.
It's quite a far ride. Please tell us about Bikers for Nelson Mandela Day.
Right, so Bikers for Mandela Day is an absolutely awesome initiative. It's the 6th year that it's been going. It's teamed up with some great partners like First for Women. They've come on board. We're going to be traveling all across the country. Exact distance, around about 2,255 kilometers.
That's cost of a wow. So what's your favorite part about the trip?
When you come to some of these charities, both Northwest, going to a primary school, seeing the difference that you make in these kids' lives, or when you go to an old age home and you see the difference that you make in people's lives, it's absolutely incredible.
I'm doing it next year.
Absolutely.
There we go. Guys, that's what Bikers for Nelson Mandela is all about. I'm in love with this brand new Harley Davidson Spin 750. I gotta go, take this first trip. That's my new baby!
Okay, on the MCC tonight we have a very special guest. He's one of the fastest, most talented wings in the country. And he's bound to be a Springbok soon, Mr. Courtnall Skosan. How are you, brother?
I'm well, and yourself?
Before we begin the interview, I want to let you know that I'm a stormer, a proud stormer. But you guys played incredible rugby this year. I'm looking forward to more seasons coming ahead.
Awesome, man. That's awesome to hear.
So where did the career all start? I mean, how did you get into rugby?
Well, it all started down in Cape Town. I'm actually originally from Cape Town, and then I played in the Sevens tournament where Chester Williams was one of the coaches actually for that team. It was the Samurai Barracudas. We went to Kenya for the Safari Sevens, and that's where it was broadcasted the second day of the tournament, and I scored a few tries. And then when I came back, my coach gave me a phone call and he said, listen, hey, you know, the Bulls just gave me a call. They're interested in maybe signing you for a trial period, you know, for 4 months for the Under-19 Carry Cup, and that's actually where it all started.
And was rugby always your game, or were you talented with other sports too?
Did you swim?
No, not swimmer. No, not a swimmer, but I did a bit of athletics, and I tried to play a little bit of soccer, but it was mostly athletics and rugby. Yeah.
When you score a try, what's your favorite celebration?
Well, I'm not really a guy that celebrates, but yeah, I just always point up to just say thank you.
What are your ambitions and goals, and do you think you're good enough to be a Springbok?
Well, I think every player thinks that he's big enough or good enough to be a Springbok, but at the end of the day, for me, I just want to live the moment. I'm a guy that just, I'm in the moment. So where I am now, I just want to make the starting lineup for the next tournament, and then for the next game, actually.
See, my mother is watching at home now, and she would say, yeah, I wish you were as humble as he is.
Someone would say right now.
I wish you was as humble as he is. I don't know. Please tell me about your training, man, because you're finished.
Oh, well, I do a lot of speed training as well, but I focus on a lot of explosive stuff, and the work that we put in at the union is already a lot of work, but I try and put a bit of extras in, because you can't just do what everyone else is doing if you want to be better than the rest, yeah.
Do you get nervous before for one of those big matches?
Yeah, well...
And do you psych yourself up? Do you listen to music before a game, or what do you do?
Yeah, I've got this one specific song that I always listen to, but it's like a compilation video of Ray Lewis where he says, "What time is it?" in game time. It's "What time is it? Game time." You know, like that type of thing, and it like G's me up a little bit before the game, but then obviously I say a little prayer before I go out for the warm-up.
Who's your idol?
I used to have like posters of Brian Abana on my door. Yeah, he was basically the guy, still one of the guys that I look up to. You know, he's the most successful winger that South Africa ever had. So I mean, if you wanna be the best, you know, you look to guys like that. So yeah, he'll be one of my role models.
There has to be something that grounds him, though. Are you in a relationship at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm in a relationship about 3 years. Just
3 years?
Just a little bit over 3 years now. Yeah. So
that sounds like a marriage to me.
And was it love at first sight, or?
It was one of those, yeah, where you see this person and you're like, wow, like, you know, like I want to get to know this person. And then obviously when we started talking, we started clicking. And
I have love at first sight all the time, I think. I get to be talking about, like, I had love at first sight just downstairs now.
Well, I only had the one, so.
He's humble and he has a girlfriend. Can't you learn from this guy?
Sivi, this dude's quick. Should we see how he handled the GNC Power Challenge?
Let's look at that, man.
Let's take a look at that.
This guy runs as fast as I ran on a bad day. Good day.
The rules are very simple. Every single lady that steps into the man cave goes onto the watt bike. Every single dude goes onto the treadmill. This is the first time we've ever had a guy on this treadmill. 30 seconds, that's all you have. Max distance, go for it. 3, 2, 1, cover it! Go, 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 go. Pick up. 30 seconds, Courtnall, 30 seconds. This looks like it's burning. Okay, 8 seconds left. Push. 8 seconds. Never do everything. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off. Woo! Courtnall, dude, you're the fastest guy we've ever had in the man cave, and this is going to be the benchmark. 180 meters in 30 seconds.
Not bad. Let's take a selfie.
Okay, I hope you're ready to look good in your high sense selfie here, Courtnall. Okay, hand up. First.
Thomas!
And smile.
Lions.
You're on him. Okay, moving him. You've hurt him at this stage.
No, I've knocked him down already.
It's coming. Okay, now nice. Yeah, there you've hurt him. Nice one. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the man cave. You are my hero.
We're done. We're dusted. We're finished. We're moving on.
Thanks for joining us. Catch us again next week, and do follow the man cave on social media.
We hit the Hisense factory next week.
And we hang out with EFC champion, GNC ambassador Irshad Syed.
We put Volkswagen versus Ford. Who will win? Thursday, 8:30 on SABC 3. Booyah!
Hisense, life reimagined.